No doubt, no doubt. But you listen to the Uncensored Truth podcast with your brother, Old God, and Sam, man. Everybody listening, go ahead and hit the like button for me and make sure that you go ahead and share this video. All right, now this one is a hot story, and a lot of people, are getting tired of it. As per the comments, they wanted to hear Drake respond so bad, but I'm gonna get my spin on it. I want you to actually speak on this first. The Jay Prince situation. Jay Prince, sat down. I think he was with Billboard. He was speaking to, and he said that he got some threatening text messages, pretty much saying to fall back from the Pusha T beef. He got a list of addresses of people that he known. So a lot of people speculated, a lot of things. I'll leave, I'll give my opinion on it. Now, what do you think about this whole situation? Jay Prince getting these threatening messages. You think he's bluffing again, or what's up with that? I don't
know if he's bluffing. I don't think this is a situation where he bluffs. Like I said on Viral Hip Hop News, I don't think that this is a man in a situation who's really even comfortable being in front of media and speaking like that. He's really closed and real private at the end of the day. And this is while he's on book tour, you know what I mean? People have him in a seat. They're going to hit him with a barrage of questions and things like that. It may have been in the moment where he was speaking to William E. Ketchum, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And he made it to say, yo, look, fam, it's getting that deep where, look, this is why I'm trying to dead it, and showed him some stuff that went on. Now, do I think it was Pusha T? Absolutely not. Hell no. That wasn't Pusha T. I'm honestly in the belief that this is some crazy fan. We all know we're in the day and age where record is easily gotten. If you're just savvy within the internet, you know what to do on this computer. There's not much you can't receive, unfortunately. And maybe, Jay Prince isn't. Maybe he's a victim of that at the end of the day, but we all know his resume. We all know what this man stands for. He's going to protect his family. He's going to make sure he's good. I don't think he sees this as a situation as being serious, but that being said, he's going to look at it in the right situation. Now, that being said, when you talk about Jay Prince and you talk about him just deading the beef, I think that you got your fans and your foes, because people wanted to hear that Drake response. And I heard you on Hip Hop News Uncensored allude to that he was going to destroy Pusha T, but I'm of the mindset that they wanted to dead it because he was about to destroy Kanye West. I don't think he really had anything on Pusha T that crazy. I think Kanye West was about to be the direct target of that Drake thrashing, if it was one out there, because like Pusha T said, what is there on me that you can grab? And you don't want to get in the ring with me. Right.
Well, I disagree with that. I think that he would have had something for both of them because he's beefing Pusha T. But anyway, what I will say is what the Jay Prince situation. I've seen a lot of people in the comment section saying that it could have been the feds and not a crazy fan. You know what I mean? And the reason I looked at it, and I've seen it a few times on my video, and I'm like, yeah, that could have been real. That could have been real, because when you look at the history of the COINTELPRO, they were classic for doing stuff like this. When maybe not starting something, but getting in the middle and instigating different things, different beefs and everything like that. So it could have been, of course, we don't have no proof. And then what hit me was he said he didn't know, where it came from. Like, I don't see a regular person having the capability of being able to do stuff like that. That's like police, activity, in my opinion. So, remember, it's always was to, this is what they make a lot of money off of. They make a lot of money off us going back at each other. Remember when the whole beef dropped, a lot of people made money off that, believe it or not. And a lot of the big companies, I'm talking about real money, I ain't talking about pennies. You know what I mean? So beef sells, and now the more that I look at it, I think it's kind of good, because when it's getting to this level where addresses is getting put out and stuff like that, people are sending a threat, and you have to take every threat serious at the end of the day. That's what I believe. So, it's good that Jay Prince stepped in the middle of it. That was a smart, wise move to do.
I think I have to agree with you on that. And that's a great point you made. Oh God, while I'm in here giving my 1-2, I want you to do me a favor, because I want you to give the listeners and myself a history on the COINTEL, because I think that's really interesting and it needs to be highlighted, because we hear it a lot. It's in my comment section all day long. COINTEL, they're a part of the situation. And you gave a brief history of the their influence throughout hip hop. A number of times. We've seen it day in and day out. So I would love to hear a brief history on that when you get a minute.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
I would have to agree on that. I put it on the stance of it being a crazy fan, but it can definitely be more intricate and deeper than that, because me and you couldn't jump on our computer and get information the way they got information on that brother. There's no way that they can do it. So, and he's been in situations, and we're not going to get into it on the podcast, where he's been looked at in these ways. We all remember him, Suge Knight, Irv Gotti, what they were about to get started back in the late 90s, early 2000s. We all know the influence his brother was making in boxing, in music. He was putting a stamp on things, and we know once you start getting black influence and we start bunching together and start throwing some money into the situation, what the end result is. So it wouldn't be too far-fetched for this to be a situation like this in 2018. We're going to get into Styles P talking about why beefs on the internet are so stupid, because it kind of goes hand in hand with this.
Word.
You know what I mean? And he dropped some gems in there. It was less is more, and he dropped gems, but we'll get into that. But it definitely goes on. It can't be ran away from. It has to be looked at. Definitely a great point on that, oh God, for real.
Right. And then, just to piggyback a little bit off of that, even more, we talk about in the pre-production, like, the Jay Prince, where he represents in Texas, as just a man, and then a black man, the property that he owns, the power, that's what it's all about at the end of the day, that he represents. And we seen even people, and the thing about what makes him different from, like, let's say your Big Meech, shout out to Big Meech, and other people who were huge at, people, they were doing, illegal things per se, quote, but the main thing they were able to do is organize people and accumulate large sums of money without paying taxes. These two things right here, they not going for that, and they'll tear you down. But Jay Prince, he's doing it legit, boxing promoter, Drake, you know what I mean? His son with Drake, different things like that. So he's building his empire legitimate. And then there was a rumor that went around a few years ago, that said that Jay Prince was one of them, and a few other moguls, Dame Dash, were trying to come together and get their own distribution company. And then the feds came in, right, and thwarted this whole operation, and put false cases on people, this, that, and the third. So yeah, the feds are real, COINTELPRO is real, and we got to watch out. That's why, the beef stuff all the time, it's good to a certain extent, but when it starts going too far, now we know what Jay Prince was talking about. Even I was going in on him like, he's bluffing, this, that, and the third. But once I seen that in the comment section, people like, this reeks of the feds and this, that. I'm like, okay, this might be bigger than what we think it is. So cool. Man. We want to encourage everybody listening that rocks out with us. Even if you don't rock out with us, go ahead up top and hit the like button, and go ahead and share this video on all your social media platforms. This helps the message get out there way, way faster. We definitely appreciate y'all for doing so. We got anything else over there on the ticker today?
Done, bro.
Cool, man.
Thanks, and be up out of here.
All right, man. I'm gonna give a shout out to Rattel SEO. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Darren Marion doing the thing. Make sure I go check out the website hiphopun.com for your latest hip hop news. That's all I got.
Shout out to my brothers 120, Nico, baby boy, love y'all, man. We doing our thing out here. Can't wait to show y'all the blessings we got going on. Shout out to my man Marlon over at XXL Magazine. Been really showing some love to us and really giving us some feedback and support. We've been talking. Can't wait to vibe with you soon. Shout out to my man Trev over at Plug to Plug Retail. Make sure you go to plugtoplug.com. Online, selling trade electronics, doing dope things in the game and in the community within Southern New Jersey. Shout out to all the black entrepreneurs making a difference out here, man. If you're making a difference within your community and you're doing it the right way, man, shout out to you. Blessings to you. That's all I got, oh God.
All right, man. Well, we're out of here today, family. Everybody listening, once again, hit the like button and make sure you